job consume your entire life. What I mean by that is if you get your ass up and you get in the shower, you get ready for work, and you come home, you make dinner, and then you take your ass right to sleep. Your job is consuming your life. That is what you are doing throughout the week. You don't have no time for nothing else. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because if something were to happen to you tomorrow, the only thing that company is going to do is send a flower arrangement to your goddamn funeral. And then they're going to make a post to get you replaced. They might even send out an email to let everybody know what happened to you, but that's it. I remember I made a company $600,000. $600,000 in 9 months. And I told this story a minute ago, but a girl, the only other black girl, got intimidated by me and started talking about me to people I didn't know, and it got back to me at our company retreat. And I had only been at the company for like 8 months, and they told me, well, she ain't going nowhere, so I don't know what you want me to do about it. Another company, I'm talking about, I came in August, they was behind to another office that was in New York. And by the time it became December, not only did I shatter the fucking record that had never been shattered, but I made him $1.2 million in one day. And do you know this man had the nerve to call me and say, Taja, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to let you go. Not because you're in the wrong, because I actually think that you're completely correct about this situation, but because I don't know what else to do. And I told this man, so you mean to tell me that I'm not the issue, but you're going to fire me without giving these people no diversity training? Because I was the only black person there. Not giving these people no diversity training, not giving them any training on how to have difficult conversations, like nothing. And he said, oh my God, that's such a great idea. Why don't you come in tomorrow and we talk about it? I said, hell fucking no. You own this bitch. Why would I have to tell you that? Now I don't trust you. Because your solution to an issue that is not my issue is I'm just going to have to get rid of you because I don't know what else to do. They don't care about you. So what I do now, I get up about 6:30 in the morning. Sometimes it's earlier. Whenever my body just wakes me up the first time, I just get up. So I get up about 6:30 in the morning, and I usually go to the gym. I usually come home and meditate. I might journal a little bit. Hell, I might even do some TikTok content. Then I take my ass to work, and when I come home, I read a fucking book. I watch a fucking TV show. I go outside and sit in the sun, or I go to the park. Do not let your whole life be about work, especially if you're miserable, because they do not care about you. Now,
Yeah. Let's get it in, man. Let's get it in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'd like to welcome everybody to my podcast. Yo, I am your gracious host, Jupiter 9. I'd like to welcome everybody to the podcast. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that was a clip from the sister going off about, her job. You know what I'm saying? We all feel this way. Know what I mean? I know I feel this way at this point in my life, man. Know what I mean? I'm 45 going on 46 this year, the end of the year, December, Sagittarius, you know what I mean? And, we're all at this point, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there. Know what I mean? I've been there, and, I'm in a whole different space mentally, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are fed up with the whole job, the lack of pay. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't equal to the inflation that's going on. You know what I'm saying? People are tired of it, man. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. These jobs, they don't care about you. They don't care about you. They will let you go in a heartbeat, man. You know what I'm saying? They will let you go in a heartbeat. And won't think twice about it. You can be working at a job 15, 16, giving your blood, sweat, and tears into a job, you know what I'm saying? And they will let you go in a heartbeat. It happened to me, you know what I mean? It happened to me in my job, you know what I'm saying? Worked at that job 15 plus years, you know what I mean? Now, when you're doing what they want, you know what I'm saying, which is coming to work and working extra hours, you know what I'm saying, and killing yourself, basically, that's what you're doing at these jobs pretty much, is killing yourself, taking up all your time, from you, not only you, but you and your family, you know what I mean? They don't care. You know what I'm saying? I went back to my old job, you know what I mean, a couple years ago. You know, I knew the job the ins and outs of the job. I've been there 15 plus years. It didn't take me long to get back into the groove of the job. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I used to be a short order cook, man. Did that for 15 plus years, almost 20 years. So you know, I knew the job, man. I knew the in and outs. I had a routine. You know what I'm saying? No reason to let me go. You know what I mean? I wasn't let go because I was coming in late or anything like that. He let me go because I didn't want to work extra shifts when he needed me to work extra shifts, and I told him no, I wouldn't work it. I wasn't working no extra shifts. I was only going to work the shifts that were scheduled for me, and he had a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? So he tried to let me go for no reason, try to find something, but unemployment had a different answer from him, which I ended up getting unemployment. This was around the time of the whole pandemic, 2020, 2019, I think it was. The whole pandemic was going on at this time, so it's a lot of uncertainty going on with not only your job, everybody's job. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff was going on. Riots were going on. You know what I mean? This is the time I was still in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? I'm currently not living in Buffalo no more, but yeah, man. So he decided he wanted to try to fire me for no reason, and like I said, the unemployment had a different answer for him. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting unemployment. Not only did I get unemployment, I got the extra that unemployment was given out to people because of the pandemic. So not only did I get regular unemployment, man, I was getting the pandemic unemployment, man. So I like to thank my boss for that. You know what I'm saying? I was bringing in like $800 a week, just sitting at home chilling. You know what I'm saying? For the 4 or 5 months or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? But he thought he was going to get away with that. See, I did the ill move on him. You know what I mean? I set him up. The only time I would conversate with him was through text. You know what I'm saying? Because he's known for firing people and then lying to unemployment, so the company wouldn't have to pay out unemployment to the person he fired. So he was known, like a lot of managers do that. They lie about, what I mean, an employee that they fired them for no reason, but they'll lie so that employee won't get unemployment. And he was one of those. You know what I'm saying? So he thought he's gonna lie his way out of giving me unemployment. But I had a better result for him. You know what I'm saying? Because all the correspondence that I have through text, I never talked to him on the phone after I came back. I had quit the job like twice already. This is like my third go around. And like I said, I was just coming from being homeless and stuff like that, so I was just trying to get on my feet real quick. You know what I mean? I was going to get the bread from that and probably just move on to something else different, a different job. But I ended up staying, you know what I mean? But longer than what I really wanted to, and I was going to leave anyway. But he made it easier for me. Not only did I leave, I left with unemployment. You know what I'm saying? But he was known for lying so people couldn't get their unemployment when they fired him for no reason. But it didn't work this time because I had all the correspondent texts. You know what I'm saying? Him texting me saying he let me go for no reason and all that. You know what I mean? All I had to do was send the proof to unemployment because he wanted to see it, and I ended up getting it. But this is not going to be a long show. I just wanted to touch on this because it's facts. These jobs, they don't care about you. You're just a number. You're just a number. You know what I'm saying? There's so much turnover with these jobs. They don't care. They don't care. You know what I mean? They don't care as long as you come to work and kill yourself. Work 50, 60, 70 hours. You know what I'm saying? And, if you drop dead, you know what I'm saying? They don't have nothing for your family. They don't have nothing for you if you're no longer here. You know what I'm saying? They don't care if you're stressing out. They don't care. They don't care. These jobs do not care, man. They do not care about you. You're just a number. And it don't matter if you've been there 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a crap about a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it if I have to. But as far as like me giving my all into a 9 to 5 and working all these, nah, that ain't happening, Captain. You know what I'm saying? There's too many other ways to get it. I'll do it until it holds me down, until, you know what I'm saying, Things start to turn around for me financially in other areas, but I don't give a damn about no job, man. Today, in this day and time, with all these avenues to get money, are you kidding me? You can be a content creator and live comfortably. You know what I'm saying? People don't realize you don't need a lot of things to live comfortably. You don't need you don't need a lot of money to live comfortably, man. People think you need all these hours to work. No, I mean, you think you need to work 50 and 60 and 70 hours. You really don't, man. And there's exceptions to the rule where you need a lot of hours, but for the most part, the reason why people need to work all these hours is because of wasteful spending. People waste their money. You know what I'm saying? Every little bit counts, and you have to watch what you spend, especially when you have a job that doesn't pay up to par with inflation. So you have to watch all your money. You know what I mean? You can't be wastefully spending your money, because it's going to make it hard on you, especially in these days and time where these jobs are not paying what inflation is. Minimum wage should be about $25 an hour with inflation. That's what minimum wage should be. The minimum wage today is way below what it should be. Inflation is way up. You know what I'm saying? I bought a bag of M&Ms, yo. A bag of M&Ms. You know how much that bag of M&Ms cost me with tax? Almost $15, yo. That's a steak. That's a prime cut steak. $15, and they expect you for 15. Some places trying to pay you $9 an hour, man. I seen jobs for $9 an hour, $10 an hour. Like, yo, are you joking? These M&Ms cost me $15 almost with tax, yo. That's a steak, and they expect you to live off $15 an hour, $10 an hour. With a bag of M&Ms cost me almost $15 an hour. But again, let me reiterate: wasteful spending. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there is inflation, but if you cut back on certain things, you know what I mean, every little bit counts. You have to stop the wasteful spending, guys. This is why your life financially is so difficult. You wastefully spending your money. I'm not saying that, don't go out, have a good time, go see a movie or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to go out every weekend. You don't have to go out every weekend. Why do you need the need to go out every weekend? Why is it the need to drink every day, smoke every day? You know what I'm saying? That adds up. People don't understand. Wasteful spending. People spend all this money on days like holidays. All these holidays keep you broke. Each and every month, there's a holiday coming around where you got to dish out cash. You got to dish out some money. You know what I'm saying? Veterans Day, and then it's Labor Day, and then you know what I'm saying? Then it's Father's Day, then it's Mother's Day, then it's birthdays. It's just like Valentine's Day, and then it's like, yo, when are we going to say enough already of the wasteful spending? That's what's killing people financially. The wasteful spending. Now, I mean, every time you turn around, every month, you know what I'm saying, there's something to celebrate. These holidays are put in place to keep you broke and poor. Straight up. These holidays are put in place to keep you broke and poor. Every month there's a holiday we gotta go celebrate. Not me personally. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not wasting my money on all these holidays. No. I might here and there, I might do, a little holiday, celebrate here and there, but I'm not wasting my money like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the holidays that the money we spend on these holidays, and these corporations that push this agenda, they already got their money. Their families are good. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be wasting my money on these holidays. I refuse to. You know what I'm saying? Every time you turn around, we got to celebrate something. Why? Why do we got to celebrate something? Who said that we had to celebrate holidays? Who said that? Who said that we had to celebrate Christmas? Who said we had to celebrate New Year's Eve? Who said we had to celebrate a lot of these holidays, which are pagan holidays? Who said we had to celebrate that? Ooh. Who said I had to waste my money on Christmas Day, and Christmas Eve? And who said I had to go out and get drunk on New Year's and New Year's Eve? Who said that? Who made that a rule that I had to go out and waste my money? See, people get caught up in this matrix. People get caught up in these holidays. You know what I'm saying? I see people blowing money on people's birthdays. It's just like, yo, they're gonna have another one next year. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the stuff that we should celebrate, like people graduating from college or people opening up a business, we don't celebrate that. No, that's too much like right. That makes too much sense. You know what I mean? That makes too much sense to celebrate something that actually has a meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you can say birthday, but like, man, come on, man. Like, man, people spending hundreds and some people spend thousands on birthdays. Like, come on, man. It's silly. You know what I mean? You can take that same bread and put it into a stock or put it into some crypto and make some more money. That's the ultimate goal with your money, is to put it into things to make more money. Invest in yourself. You know what I mean? But we want to, waste our money. We want to go to the club and waste our money. We want to throw our money up in the air at the club. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's wasteful spending. That's why you got to work so much. You wastefully spending your bread. You're not taking care of your business. You're not trying to create other streams of income. Like, you're wasting your bread on nonsense. These holidays is what's really killing people. People just gotta celebrate a holiday. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta celebrate a holiday. You know what I mean? And not realizing these holidays is what keeping you broke. I ain't with it, man. I ain't doing all that, man. You know what I'm saying? No way. It's silly. No way. I never did it, and I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? I didn't even grow up like that. You heard? Like, my grandpops and grandparents, they didn't give us anything for our birthdays and all that. I didn't get nothing from my grandparents. Not a Zada. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get nothing. And they weren't poor. My grandpops was a truck driver, man. You know what I mean? And when he got older, after he truck drive for a company, he ended up truck driving for himself. Bought his own rig and had people drive for him. That's the ultimate goal. Is get the money from the job and flip it into your own thing. That's what our grandparents did. They had stores, they had businesses. Like, they didn't do this working for somebody for 65 years plus, and then you retire at 70 and you drop dead at 70, 71, 72. They work for themselves. Again, you got to start out somewhere. I get that, but you know what I mean? That wasn't the ultimate goal. And now with the internet, come on, man. People act like they can't do this internet thing, man. Again, we built pyramids. How we can't do this internet thing, man? You gotta be kidding me. Like, for real. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Who can't put out good content that people want to hear? You know what I mean? If you take it seriously, you know what I'm saying, it'll pop. Take it seriously. Don't play with it. But, put my whole life into a company. Been there and done that, man. I've been there and done that. I done worked 2 jobs. I done worked 3 jobs. You know what I mean? Killing myself. Basically, I'm surprised I'm still here. I used to work so much when I was younger. I thought that was the way. Working 60 hours, 70 hours. One week I worked almost 90 hours, yo. No sleep. Working 3 jobs. You know what I mean? I remember I was doing security, and I'm on my way home. I fell asleep at the wheel. Almost crashed. I was working so much. And then the following week, I ended up crashing on the train tracks. My whip got stuck in the train tracks. I had to pay a tow truck guy to come get me off the train tracks. I was so tired. That's not the way to do it today. If you gotta get a job, you go get one, hold you down for a minute, you take that bread, whatever bread you got left over, and you put it behind your content. If you got a few extra dollars, and you let your content take off, You know what I'm saying? That's what people are doing, man. They're not doing this old 9 to 5 thing. These young kids, a lot of these young kids is not with it. They're not with it, man. That's old school, man. That's old school way of thinking. You heard? That's an old school mindset. That's your grandparents' mindset. Now, I mean, that's what Generation X. That's our generation. Work the 9 to 5, and that's over with, man. You know what I mean? And then you got the robots coming in on the 1-2. You know what I'm saying? AI technology and all that. You know what I mean? They got peopleless taxi cabs, Ubers. You know what I mean? They got people as Ubers. The Uber come pick you up. Nobody's in the inside. You know what I'm saying? It's all satellites digitally programmed. They'll come pick you up. You can put in your, all your information into the touch screen and all that. Yo, this is where it's going. What job you talking about? If you do get into, a job, you better get into like computer programming or computer coding, something dealing with computers, because that's where it's going, yo. All this not working at Burger King and all these low level jobs, man, those joints gonna be gone, yo. I don't know what y'all talking about. Those joints gonna be gone in 5-10 years. What job? Know what I mean? That's why you better get your presence online now before it's too late. You know what I'm saying? You better get your podcast, your YouTube channel now, and work out the kinks and get your following. You know what I mean? Because that job thing is about to be over with. You know what I'm saying? The jobs don't care about you, man. You know what I mean? They don't want to pay you what they paying you. The little bit of crumbs they paying you, $10, $15. What the hell people gonna do with $10 and $15 an hour? Please answer me that. When M&M's, a bag of M&M's almost costs $15 an hour. I mean, not $15 an hour, $15 a bag. What are people going to do with $15 an hour? Hell, what are people going to do with $17 an hour? When minimum wage should be about 20, 25, hell, 30. You know what I mean? The price of stuff is ridiculous right now. You know what I'm saying? And that goes to, the money not being backed by anything, not being backed by gold, being taken off the gold. I'm not going to even get into that, but you know the vibes. But putting your whole livelihood into a job and killing yourself and then retiring at 70 or whatever. Yeah, okay, if you make it. Like I said, man, I'm putting things in place. You know what I'm saying? To separate myself from that 9 to 5 thing. That's not even my thought process. You know what I mean? Like I said, if I got to go back for a short to get some dollars going so I can put my money behind something I'm doing, yeah, I'll do it. You know what I mean? If I have to. But, just to be, I got a job and I'm going to work here for 15 years. Nah, man. Nah, it's just a pit stop for me. You heard? It's just a pit stop for me to get some money in my pocket so I can flip it and put it behind something I'm doing. It's just a pit stop. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about these jobs. That's over with my mindset. My mindset is now building a foundation. You know what I mean? Building an empire and building that foundation and getting the knowledge. Now I spend a lot of time reading books, you know what I'm saying? Reading books on finance, reading books on contracts, you know what I mean? I'm getting the knowledge now so I can apply it to something I might possibly want to do in the future, but just this, spending my whole time all day, all week at work, this, that, and the third, working I used to work 6 days a week, man, 1 day off when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it was 7 days a week. You know what I mean? I used to do doubles. Man, what? I thought that was the way. That's the way they taught us. You know what I mean? I thought that was the way. But coming to the realization, and I'm 20 years, 25 plus years older, you know what I mean? I found out that was not the way. We didn't play. That was not the way, man. Killing yourself for a corporation now. I'm not saying just go out and quit your job, you know what I mean? But have a plan. Have some things in place. You know what I mean? Have some things outside your job going for you. You know what I'm saying? That can set you up to free yourself from that, Get the knowledge, you know what I mean? Buy books on contract. Buy a book, a great book to start out with, Contract Law for Dummies. That's a great book to start with. You know what I'm saying? Learn about finances, learn about investing. You know, you can do all this stuff. You can learn all this stuff on YouTube. There's plenty of channels out there that can show you how to invest and all that good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Just learn, keep learning, man. Cause see, they don't want a group of people. They don't want everybody learning. You know what I mean? Because they hide all the answers in books, and you know a lot of people don't like to read, so they hide all the answers in a lot of these books, man. You know what I'm saying? They know people don't like to read. You know, it's too time consuming. So all your answers in a lot of these books. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to finance, so you know, learn the game, man. You know what I mean? Learn how to promote your YouTube channel. Learn how to do SEO. Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna need these things in order to, you know, put your content out and learn SEO. Search engine optimization. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need to learn these things. You know what I'm saying? Learn what software you can use to help get your YouTube channel popping. You know what I mean? To help your YouTube pop. You know what I'm saying? There's software that you can use to help you with SEO and stuff like that. So, you know, it's not like the old days, man. They got tons of software, ton of websites that you can use to help with your SEO and stuff like that. Back in the day, you used to have to do that on your own. It used to take hours to find keywords. You know what I'm saying? It used to take hours to find certain keywords, long tail keywords. It used to take hours. Now you can find them in a matter of minutes, man. Like, everything is fast, everything is quick. You know what I mean? But this whole thing about, you know, working a 9 to 5 for the West, nah, man. It ain't happening, Captain. Not with me. Bet that. And it's not happening with me. I don't know. You know, you might like your job. You know what I mean? You might like your job. You might not want to, you know, step into this arena. You know what I'm saying? You might like your job. But I'm here to fair warn you that don't put your trust in a corporation. You know what I'm saying? United States is a corporation. Don't put your trust in a corporation. You know what I'm saying? Because they have no love for you. Again, when they're done using you up and done using up all your time, you dig what I'm saying? Then they're gonna, you know, once you can't perform at a certain level that they can't profit off of you, then it's all right. See you later. We'll get somebody else in here. You dig? Just like with NFL and the NBA, you know, they use you up until they can't use you no more. No matter how much you make, and it's not about how much you make. You dig what I'm saying? Just look at the people who leave the NFL and can't walk because their body's been beat up so bad. You know, NFL is a physical sport, very physical sport, and you know you got a lot of those ex-NFL players that can't even walk. You know what I'm saying? I got all types of mental issues. So how worth it was it really to make that millions of dollars that you made at the time when you played the NFL? Was it really worth it? I mean, you got millions of dollars, but now that millions of dollars and then medical bills. You got to take that money and spend it on medical bills now. So was it really worth it to play in the NFL and get all this money? You dig what I'm saying? In the NBA, and you can't walk? Really so the NFL, because the NFL is more physical than the NBA. But was it worth it? Was that check worth it? And you physically can't do nothing with that money because you can't walk, you can't feed yourself, you got all types of mental issues, brain damage. Was it really worth it? Is the money really worth it to kill yourself, to work until you're 70 and then you leave this planet? And then what have you done? What have you done in life to enjoy life for your own enjoyment? You know what I'm saying? Did you travel? Did you go see things? Did you try different foods? You know what I mean? Did you go meet new people? Like, what have you done for enjoyment for your own life instead of enjoyment for the corporation? You dig? So that's all I gotta say about that, man. Shout out to the Queen, man, for putting out that message to the people, man. People need to wake up and realize that. Don't put all your blood, sweat, and tears into a corporation. You know what I'm saying? Put all that energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying quit your job, but you know, take that same time, sweat, tears, blood, sweat, and tears, and put into something that benefits you and your family. That's what I'm saying, man. Nah, I mean, but yo, that's my take, man. I like to thank everybody for tuning in, man. If you got YouTube, man, look me up on YouTube. Jupiter 9 Podcast Show. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. I know a lot of people got YouTube channels. That's why I've been, shouting out my podcast show on here. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't have accounts with Acast. But yo, look me up on YouTube, man. Jupiter 9 Podcast Show. Subscribe to my YouTube. And share my content, man. Please share my content and help my content get out to the people, man. If you believe my content can help somebody, yo, share it, man. Tell people about it, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, look me up on YouTube. But thank everybody for the support, too, as well. But that's my take. I am your gracious host, Jupiter 9. And I want to say peace and love to everybody, man. Stay healthy, blessed, and, take care of yourself, man. Don't let these jobs run you into the ground. Peace and love.